A divided heart. Why is putting God first so difficult? Why do we struggle to put God first? It's a question that has echoed through the ages, a persistent whisper in the depths of human hearts. We yearn for connection, for purpose, for something beyond ourselves. Yet, we find ourselves pulled in countless directions, our attention fragmented, our commitments scattered. Despite our longing for the divine, something holds us back from fully embracing God's presence in our lives. The priority puzzle, defining God's place in our lives. In a world filled with distractions and constant demands, finding a place for God in our daily lives can often feel like solving a complex puzzle. Prioritizing God means placing Him at the center of our existence. It involves more than just attending church services or reading scriptures. It's about integrating His presence into every aspect of our lives. It's about acknowledging His sovereignty and allowing His will to guide our thoughts, decisions, and actions. This means seeking His guidance in our daily choices, whether big or small, and trusting that His plan is greater than our own. This doesn't mean abandoning our earthly responsibilities. On the contrary, it means fulfilling them with a renewed sense of purpose and dedication, knowing that we are serving a higher calling. Rather, it's about approaching them with a heart aligned with God's purpose. When we align our hearts with God's will, we find a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment in our daily tasks. However, achieving this alignment is often easier said than done. The hustle and bustle of modern life can make it challenging to maintain a spiritual focus. We are creatures of habit, easily swayed by the demands of the world and the allure of immediate gratification. The constant notifications, the endless to-do lists, and the pressure to succeed can pull us away from our spiritual goals. To truly define God's place in our lives, we must be intentional about creating space for Him. This might mean setting aside specific times for prayer and reflection, or finding ways to incorporate spiritual practices into our daily routines. It could also involve seeking out moments of solitude and quiet, where we can connect with God without the distractions of the world. Nature, for instance, can be a powerful setting for spiritual reflection and renewal. Additionally, being part of a faith community can provide support and encouragement. Sharing our spiritual journey with others can help us stay committed and inspired. Ultimately, defining God's place in our lives is a continuous journey. It requires dedication, patience, and a willingness to grow. But the rewards, peace, purpose, and a deeper connection with the divine are immeasurable. The noise of the world. Distractions drowning out the divine. The modern world bombards us with distractions. Everywhere we turn, there is something vying for our attention, pulling us away from moments of stillness and introspection. The constant buzz of technology, the pressure to succeed, and the relentless pace of life create a whirlwind of activity that can be overwhelming. Our smartphones, computers, and other gadgets keep us perpetually connected, yet paradoxically, they also isolate us from the deeper connections that truly matter. The endless pursuit of possessions, all these things compete for our attention, urging us to buy more, achieve more, and be more. We are constantly bombarded with advertisements and messages that tell us we need the latest and greatest to be happy. But in this relentless chase, we often lose sight of what truly brings fulfillment. The quiet moments of reflection, the time spent in nature, and the spiritual practices that nourish our souls are pushed aside. We forget to pause, to breathe, and to listen to the whispers of the divine. We become consumed by the trivial, our minds cluttered with anxieties and desires that pull us further from the peace that God offers. The stress of daily life, the never-ending to-do lists, and the constant noise make it difficult to find a moment of calm. Our minds are filled with worries about the future, regrets about the past, and the pressures of the present. We're so focused on what we need to do next that we forget to be present in the moment. This mental clutter creates a barrier between us and the divine, making it hard to hear the still small voice that offers guidance and peace. In this cacophony, the still small voice of the divine can easily be drowned out. Yet it is in these quiet moments that we can find true peace and connection. By making space for silence, for prayer, and for reflection, we can begin to hear the whispers of the divine once more. It is in these moments of stillness that we can reconnect with our true selves and find the spiritual nourishment we so desperately need. The illusion of control. Seeking security in earthly pursuits. In our quest for stability and assurance, we often turn to the tangible aspects of life, believing they will provide the security we crave. Often we prioritize worldly pursuits because they offer a sense of control. The late nights at the office, the constant monitoring of stock markets, and the meticulous planning of our days give us a semblance of order in a chaotic world. We cling to the tangible, the measurable, the things we believe will bring us security and happiness. The feel of money in our hands, the thrill of a new car, and the satisfaction of luxury items seem to promise a life of contentment. We chase after promotions, accumulate wealth, and strive for recognition, hoping that these achievements will fill the void within. The applause from an award, the joy of a promotion, and the sight of growing wealth are all milestones we believe will lead to fulfillment. However, true security and lasting joy are not found in the fleeting pleasures of this world. The serene beauty of a sunset, the quiet moments of reflection, and the simple act of letting sand flow through our fingers remind us of the transient nature of earthly pursuits. They are found in the unwavering love and grace of God, in moments of prayer, in the quiet strength of faith, and in the peaceful reading of the Bible. We discover a deeper, more enduring sense of security and joy that transcends the material world. The fear of sacrifice. Comfort zones versus spiritual growth. Putting God first requires sacrifice. It means relinquishing our selfish desires, confronting our flaws, and stepping outside our comfort zones. This can be a daunting prospect. We become attached to our routines, our comforts, our carefully constructed lives. The thought of surrendering control, of embracing the unknown, can fill us with fear and uncertainty. However, it is in this surrender, in this willingness to let go, that we truly begin to grow spiritually. Aligning actions with beliefs, living authentically in God's light. Our actions speak louder than words. If we claim to prioritize God, yet our lives reflect a different set of values, we create a dissonance within ourselves. We become divided, torn between our desires and our beliefs. Aligning our priorities with our faith is not about achieving perfection, but about striving for consistency. It's about making choices that reflect our love for God and our commitment to living according to His will. The fruits of faith. Reaping the rewards of divine prioritization. Putting God first is not about earning His favor or following a set of rules out of obligation. It's about cultivating a deep, abiding relationship with Him, one that flows from love and gratitude. When we prioritize God, we open ourselves up to His blessings. We experience a peace that surpasses understanding, a joy that transcends circumstances, and a love that knows no bounds. A call to reflection, examining our own priorities. Take a moment to reflect on your own life. What occupies your thoughts, your time, your energy? Are your priorities aligned with your faith? Are you making space for God in your busy schedule? Answering these questions honestly can be a powerful step towards greater spiritual awareness. Practical steps. Integrating God into everyday life. Putting God first doesn't require grand gestures. It's about the small, consistent choices we make each day. Start by incorporating prayer and scripture reading into your daily routine. Find a community of believers who can support you on your spiritual journey. Seek opportunities to serve others and share God's love with the world. Embracing the journey. Finding joy in putting God first. Putting God first is not a destination, but a lifelong journey. There will be times of doubt, times of struggle, times when you feel lost and alone. But remember, God is always with you, ready to guide you, strengthen you, and shower you with His unconditional love. Embrace the journey, knowing that each step you take towards Him brings you closer to the fullness of life He desires for you.